Hi, on Wovox Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright. Um, Food. I am working on getting a little bit of food together here. I don't have a great option. I made the boiled meat and the grilled meat, and the boiled meat is better. So I'm gonna... The boiled meat itself is not great. Although I guess I'm not starving anymore. So we'll let that stuff... Oh, what are you even... You're cooking food, right? And then you're doing nothing. So I'm going to turn you off. And I'll turn you off for now. I'll come back to that. So I did make a sledgehammer. I don't normally use these, but the little guide says that a sledgehammer is great for breaking things, but not for harvesting things. I guess I should have counted or something. So let's see. 76, 49, 22, 68. This isn't helping me because I didn't figure out the numbers here. All right, let's... So 500 to 73 is 22. Nope, that's the wrong direction, buddy. 27. I don't know if that was 27. Yeah, so I believe this takes out 27. So if I use this guy... it's 18, so the sledgehammer is much better at breaking things for sure. So that is a tool I'm going to need to carry. Oh, you know what? I totally... In my brain, I was thinking that I'd be able to make a pickaxe, but don't I need a workbench for that? Oh, it doesn't say that, does it? I need 30 forged iron. Check. I needed some leather. I don't know if I've got that. Oh, it's only 3. And then 3 duct tape. Oh, I don't need a workbench. I thought I needed a workbench for that for some reason. Interesting. Uh, okay, so there's like this hole right here in the middle of my walk area. Oops. There's a hole in your mind. That's a movie quote. Not a movie, a TV show quote. Yeah, like, there's a hole here I'd like to fill in, and then I immediately fall in said hole. Okay. Hey! Where'd you come from? Doesn't matter, you're dead now. He must have climbed up. Oh, well. Ooh, does the hammer work better on this too? It does appear so. Nice. So the poor guy's made out of cobbled together stone. Ooh, why is it taking so long to fix this? Because I'm currently making a pickaxe. Is there any of this left? Alright, what does it take to repair this? But I don't know what it takes to repair it. A repair kit. Yep. What does it take to make a repair kit? Oh, well, that's nothing. Huh. Okay. Well, I think it's, that should stop guys from wandering up here, maybe. At least they punch a hole through a wall or something. Let me make a repair kit. Not for this axe. I'm not going to repair this axe. I would like one to repair this baton, though. I want to do that duct tape. My one piece of duct tape. Okay. So let's get going out and about. I need to get some more water. And... Oh. Ha. Speaking of water. Get some thirst down in there. Pickaxe. And my hammer got redone, so we're good there. Okay. Alright, let's get out and, like I said, get some water, and obviously I need more food just constantly at the moment. Water's just over the ridge here. Oh, let's see. What's been going on with me the last couple days? We didn't get our D&D game in this week. Oh, I should get these. One of the guys was resting. He apparently has got COVID again. He he works in a job that makes him travel around a lot. Dude, I got one piece of meat here. Not really prepared to bring your hunger levels up. Although some of this should help. Alright, now where's that water? Over here. So, he wasn't there to play last night, so we didn't play. The other guy didn't even show up. I actually feel like he might be quitting. Rumor has it he's got a new girlfriend, which I feel is going to put a closure on our game time with him. Okay, this is a different different feel to this weapon. I don't know about figuring out how it works here. I haven't used one of these before, so alright. Let's see. Right, that's a farm kind of thing over here. Go check. I'm not sure that's any different than the one I checked out before. Oh, wow, buddy. It's got a long swing time. Um, I'll tell you what, this thing is doing pretty good at slamming into things here. Oh, sneak. I wonder if I can build a better knife. No. Okay. I am not capable of building a better... This guy's gonna kill me. Yep. I didn't think I could take out that dude. Oof. He's a tough. Spent most of my Tuesday watching The Witcher. I'm I like to rewatch a whole show when a new season comes out. But I've been watching it on faster speeds so I can get through it quicker. Um, I think I talked about this already. I tend to remember things generally, and sometimes what I remember is not what actually happened. And so I've been watching through that. Um, I like the show. It's not like the book. I don't understand why people don't throw a fit about it like they do about other things. I know this keeps coming up, but I'm still bitter over the cancellation of the second season of Cowboy Bebop. I was watching a thing today, and they were talking about how they consider a movie a failure financially, and the guy said it was a failure financially, and so well, you might say that it made $654 million worldwide for this particular film, and he's like, but when you take out all the numbers, in reality, the studio only made $26 million on it, and I'm like, that right there is the problem with movies. Um, it didn't make $26 million. The studio took in a pure profit of about $26 million, meaning it covered all its bills and got back the money that it invested in the film. So that's not money that had to pay for the film. That's money above and beyond every single thing. $26 million? Like that's not, oh, now we don't have money to invest in another movie. No, because they got that back. So they have their initial invest in a new movie money back. That covered advertisement. Uh, and whatever other costs go into making a movie. So what is that $26 million for at that point? That, I mean, that does not include, that already covers salaries. That's just pure profit. What do you mean it wasn't a success? And so because of that, you're like, we're gonna cancel a franchise because we wanted a bigger profit. Not that it didn't succeed, not that it didn't cover its bills, not that people didn't love it. they didn't love it enough. Or no, not enough people loved it. And so we didn't make double what it cost us to make the movie in profit. Not that they didn't cover their investment in the movie. Again, not that they don't have that money to now invest in another movie. But it only made them $26 million above and beyond all their cost and salaries. I mean, what they get? Do they? I, I don't know. It's infuriating to me. Stuff like that costs too much money. Or that's not even what I mean. I guess I don't know. I think the expectation of how much profit they deserve off of what they've done is ridiculous. Like, did you do the thing? Did you make a thing that you liked? Did people like it? Oh, this thing is about to break. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Ugh. Repair with a short iron pipe. Oh, are you... Wow. Fine. Let me see if I can find a short iron pipe somewhere. I don't even know what they do with the streaming sites. I mean, I can't even comment on their stuff because I don't understand how their model works at all. Huh. It's like a real door. You're telling me that's a metal door? It clearly looks like it's made out of wood. This is so weird. The water is so broken on my map. Although this is cool looking. I like the whole flooded concept going here. I wish I had better weapon though. I need that iron pipe, man. Here, let's get you down here. Wait, what do you take to repair? Stun baton parts. All right. Oh, a snake is biting me. Okay. Listen, I need this snake. Alright, I need my snake meat. Yeah, and then tomorrow's our Christmas party. For the family. Man, I still need to wrap my presents. I haven't done that yet. Could be interesting trying to find the time to do that today. I'd hoped to be done with work earlier than I ended up being done with work. But alas, I was not. And so now we're butting up against, I think, Game Stream. The Mr. Fretwell on Twitch. I hang out with him during his streams on wow, Monday, Thursday, Sunday. But the last week or so, his system has been in the middle of a rebuild, remove, not remove, move and rebuilds. And so we haven't done anything in a little bit. But he said he should be all ready to go today. So that should be fun. I haven't done that, like I said, in a little bit. I'm disappointed on the D&D thing. Our last session, a different gaming group, but our last session, we had ended up attacking a fortress and had taken out most of the guard because of the way my DM can't run things. And maybe not that he can't run things, but the way he chooses to run things is different than everybody understands how it should be run. And so he likes to... there we go. So he likes to... oh, look at that repair kit. He likes to think that it's okay that when he looks at a map and sees all the guys possible on the map, that even though if you were facing off against them in reality, they would not, in fact, come together as a giant, massive group, that they should come at you as a giant, massive group. And so basically, since we're in a game, I can show you what I'm talking about. I'm going out here in the street. We got a few things around here. Okay. Oh, we got a zombie coming. So he thinks... and this is the way he runs almost every time this happens. He thinks that this wall here, and we'll say this wall runs right around here. He thinks this wall, that this house is a tower, and that house is a tower, and this house is a tower, and all of this over here is the castle. He thinks that if you fight in that house there, that all the guys from way over on the other side are going to come meet you in this field right here. Even though you stealthily attacked here and killed everyone before they could set off an alarm. Not they come running because somebody set off an alarm, just that they're suddenly here when you have to come out of the doorway there. Actually, it wouldn't even be that. It would be... oh, let me hear this guy. Now, I will say we did set off an alarm, but it wasn't an alarm from this tower. And so now everybody from way over there on the opposite side of the building are in this courtyard right here, waiting when we come out that door, even though we used stealth tactics and did not get discovered to come in through the roof and kill everybody on our way down. And I think one guy yelled out, into a nearly empty. Um, because what the book says, and this is why he thinks it's okay, the book says that if you attack the 3 guys who are in the courtyard, that they will set off an alarm. However, what happened was they attacked the 3 guys in the courtyard, killing with a single attack the 3 guys in the courtyard all at the same time. And for him, that means that the people in the castle that I can't even see at this point because I've moved so far away, the people in the castle over there would respond to the guys who are standing over here. Because we set off an alarm over there on that tall building. Yeah. And that's what it's like every time with him. We just get attacked by everything in existence, always. And so we have. So when you go up a level, I don't make my characters for the adventure. I make my characters because it's something I want to play. Or try out. I don't know if I want to play them, but I want to try them out. I say that because I'm currently playing a Battle Master fighter that constantly gets said is the best fighter in the game. And I tried one once before, and I disliked it so much that my DM let me switch to a different kind of fighter. Ooh. And that was a pretty good find, man. A level 5. I mean, it's a stone axe. It's not that great, but this is a good find, though. I found a grocery store. And, well, everybody is always like. When I say everybody, I mean like I have read many, many people say. Not everyone, obviously. But how terrible my choice was in Fighter Champion, my favorite character I've ever played, and how the Battle Master is hands down the best damage dealer in the game. And I just can't stand him. I played one for. We had a different DM altogether than who plays with us now. And I played in that campaign with that guy for. I want to say like 4 or 5 levels. Maybe. And I just was finally like, can I switch him? I can't. Now that I've gotten this far into this class, I just can't. And I had a much better time as a champion than I did as a battle master, which you'd think would be weird because a champion has less overall complexity, and I tend to like things to be complex, game wise. And instead, I found that being a champion freed me up to be more creative with other mechanics of the game than just my class mechanics. Whereas the Battle Master is all about mechanics of the class, and I just find his mechanics to be boring. Uh, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh I bled to death. Uh, for example, um, the Battle Master uses I don't remember what to call off the top of my head at the moment. Uh, sup dice, right? But what do they stand for? I don't remember what sup stands for in sup dice. Um, I could look it up, but it doesn't matter. Basically, he has a bunch of abilities you can choose from, and then you only have a limited number that you can use. And then when you go to use them, you roll a dice, and then it often adds damage to your attack, which is why the Battlemaster is the beloved damage dealer of the game, I guess. I don't know. Um, and I'm not saying he doesn't spill out a lot of damage, but it's really not that much more, I feel, than my champion would deal out. And, but his abilities are, you only have a limited number of these sup dice. So there's only so many times you can use his abilities, and the abilities are stuff like, if you hit this guy, then you can add damage with a sup dice to supplemental, maybe, to the damage you do, and that damage is then used to make it so the bad guy will be at a disadvantage if he attacks anyone besides you. How often do you run into a guy who's going to attack other people than yourself? As the fighter. Like, you're front and center, man. You're face first with the bad guys as the fighter. Um, I mean, sure, there are builds that are more dex based and don't get up. I should have unloaded this junk while I was in my base. But, you know, for the most part, you're the front and center guy. Not a lot of bad guys running away from you. Or, I do like the precision ability he's got, where you can use a sup dice to increase the number you rolled to hit something. The trip attack is okay, because that is something that I would do as a champion, that then gets built into your attack. Although, again, it doesn't mean as much because you have to actually hit with your attack to be able to trip attack. Whereas you can just say, I want to shove this guy to the ground and roll a strength check as one of your attacks. Whereas a trip attack is the same thing, but you get to make an attack with it. So it's a nice bonus, but you do have to actually hit with your attack for a trip attack to work. Whereas the just shove them to the ground is not an attack. Well, okay, I'm gonna get killed by these zombies trying to talk this out. Okay, so the way it works is, fighter gets a certain number of attacks during his turn, and usually those are made with your weapon, but they can be other kinds of attacks. A grappling attack, which is what I'm using. And so grappling attack allows you to shove them to the ground if you succeed, and so you declare it as one of your multiple attacks. And so what I would do with my champion is I would do a grappling attack, and then with my high strength, It's a contested roll thing, so I would roll, they would roll, and most of the time I would succeed because my strength is so high as a strength-based fighter. Right, big, I'm strong. It's easier for me to shove people down. Um, and and so it's nice with the champion that I would just do that as one of my multiple attacks. So with the uh, with the Battle Master, his trip attack ability, while cool, is that I have to land an actual attack before we do. Oh, nice hobo stew in there. That's helpful. I have to land an attack with my weapon to then have them roll against my DC. I think it's against my DC. It might be a grapple check. I don't remember. I'd have to look. But it's a similar thing. It's just that you don't make a melee weapon attack with the champion fighter. But you also don't have to beat their armor class to go into the strength check part, whereas with the Battle Master you do. And sometimes I don't beat that, and so I've wasted my whole thing trying to do this trip attack when I could have just grabbed them and thrown them down. Because once they're down, then you get advantage on your melee attack. There's a pretty serious door over there for this grocery store, man. Well, I really need to wrap this up, I guess. I didn't think there's gonna be a lot to talk about with D&D, but I sure got carried away on D&D and the Battle Master. Um, uh, but right, because there was a point to that. So let's finish my point before I got distracted by the Battle Master. Was that I tend to make my characters so that either I want to try out a certain combination of skills, or I want to try out a certain class. Like I'm trying out the Battle Master fully this time because everybody thinks it's the best thing, and I disagree. And so I like to say, well, yes, in fact, I have played a Battle Master through multiple levels, and give my opinions more weight with the fact that I do not enjoy the class. Um, and so all that is. Ooh, I need to get rid of something here. So I can take these seeds. These seeds are. I just threw out my wood. And so I find myself after making said characters, and then in the game, like we're currently in with my current DM, having to then adapt what I've done to match these massive fights so that I might not necessarily take the hit multiple character abilities of the Battle Master, or the let's hit massive groups of people with my bard spells, that I then end up having to do because I have to. I don't end up with a great choice, because there are just so many guys we have to kill all the time that I have to be able to fight multiple groups of people with every attack. Otherwise, we would die. It's that simple. All right, I got so much stuff in here. I've got to go. I'll have to come back. But with that, I'm going to call it a day. So be bearing the small things, leading the light, and I will talk to you later.